3, lack of communication. You want to touch on that?
Yes. Communication, my goodness, that is one of the most important. I mean, actually, it seems like they're all very important, but communication, oh my goodness, very important. Without communication, your marriage will die. Simple as that.
Absolutely.
It will die.
Absolutely.
It's very important to communicate, because when you communicate, understanding comes in. You are able to understand each other better. You are able to understand what each other is feeling. And a lot of times in marriages, as couples, we may hold things in. We may see something and feel like, okay, you know what, I'm going to just leave it alone, just feeling like you're brushing it off. Or you may feel like, you know what, which proper timing is very important too when you address situations. Mm-hmm. But knowing that it's important to address them if you feel a certain way. Because if you don't, they pile up. They pile up. And then the next thing, explosion.
Boom.
Explosion. And then you have arguing, you know, back and forth, and want to bite each other head off.
For minor stuff.
For minor things that you could have just addressed. Talk to your partner about. So communication is very important, and also for the opposite partner to be open when you're communicating. So communication and being open.
Exactly.
Very important.
And the thing that a lot of people don't know is, I mean, you really have to study this about the mindset of men and how women react to things. Men, we like to hold stuff internally. That's just how the Father made us. I'm sorry, but we have to discover that. We just think, okay, it's natural. Well, she just don't understand me. But we can't hold everything, and a lot of times we have to express things, and women are like, why doesn't he talk to me?
Right, right.
So,
but the more I learn too, the more a woman could understand the man, and also the man understands the woman.
Exactly.
The healthier the relationship becomes.
Exactly.
Because then you're able to know how to react to certain situations. You understand how they're feeling now. Mm-hmm. If you don't, then you may be acting a certain way and don't understand that that's hurting your partner, because they never shared it with you. Right. That this affects me.
Right. And that's true. Because early on in our marriages, we dealt with like anger issues and lack of discipline.
I was very angry because I came from that. Again, as I mentioned, watching my daddy, physically abuse my mother. So that made me an angry child. Right. And I grew up that way, not understanding why I had so much anger in me. Right. But it was because that was my perception until I got older and realized that I needed healing from that, and that it was affecting my relationship.
Exactly. That's powerful. And also the background you come from, y'all spoke a lot in your home.
Right, with my stepdad.
Exactly.
When
y'all
I got
talked through
stepdad,
situations, and
we spoke a lot.
Right, y'all
we
had talks at
communicated,
the dinner table and stuff. My household, we didn't talk about anything. We held it in. If something happened, we just brush it off and just move on to the next thing. So we bottled a lot of stuff in, and we just looked past a lot of stuff. And then when we got together, we were like clashing because
I was like more of the communicator.
Right. And I'm like,
let's talk.
You blowing things up. It doesn't matter.
Let's just move on in his mind.
Exactly.
But I'm like, it's important for us to talk.
Right. So that was a problem. But it wasn't until later till we started becoming aware of how we reacted to things. We started reading books, learning about each other's mindset. Started sharing stuff more with each other, learning about our background. So that was important, and that's what really helped our marriage. And ever since we started doing that, we continued to see growth. We kept getting better and better, and our marriage just got better as a whole.
Thriving.
Right. Mm-hmm. There's more communication, more trust, more love, like being around each other, spending time with each other.
We don't even feel good if we don't communicate.
Exactly. So that's important, guys. I mean, if you don't have communication, you really don't have anything. Right. And a lot of times I say too, not so much with communication, it's really a decision. Most marriages, if you don't communicate, your marriage is hanging by a thread. And it's one decision left or right will end your marriage, will destroy it. So that's why that communication is important, not letting your marriage hang on that thread where, wow, just one decision will we'll go our separate ways.
Right.
And really, all we had to do was just talk it out.
Exactly.
Something so simple that you could have talked out and you didn't have to get a divorce.
Right.
And it's just crazy when you actually think about it.
Yes.
I mean, you probably heard of relationships we have. Something simple, and you'd be like, wow, they got divorced because of that.
Right.
Something
right.
so
that could have been dealt with, you know.
Exactly. But being stubborn, not communicating, still having that mindset of, I'm still this 12-year-old kid, and this is how I react to situations. We have to overcome that.
Overcome. I would say too, with the communication, view it as oxygen. How we need oxygen to survive.
Right.
View it that way when it comes to your marriage.
Absolutely.
You need communication for it to thrive, for it to survive.
Absolutely.
Without it, it'll die.
It will die. So that's toxic behavior number 3, lack of communication. Number 4, which is a big one, and we see it every day, cheating and infidelity. Number 4. You probably could put this at the top of your list. If you look in the crowd, we did a podcast the other day about the families. Half of marriages end in divorce, 50% of the population. So if you're looking in a room, 50 of those people are divorced, 50% of those people. So that's a big thing in our society, cheating and infidelity. What causes that? Again, how you came up, childhood, how you deal with situations. As men, what I can say, it's really your environment, what you're paying attention to. If you guys, I'll say this all the time also, if you guys are on social media all day, you're looking at television all day, we know what you're being crowded with, what you're being surrounded by, what's being fed into your mind. And it's half-naked women, men cheating,
inboxing each other.
Inboxing,
like a form of emotional cheating.
Exactly, right. So I mean, it's running rampant. When you get off of work, if you go and hang out at the bar, why are you going to the bar, man? Come on. Your wife is at home waiting for you.
Putting yourself in a situation where you can become vulnerable.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. So I mean, it's many different reasons, but you don't need to do it at all. Because if you think about it, you're not only ruining your life, you're ruining your kid's life.
You're ruining your partner's life too,
Exactly.
because it can affect your partner's self-esteem, the way they view themselves. And I don't know if you guys heard this before, but really our partners are really reflections of who we are.
Exactly, absolutely.
So that can affect the way they see themselves.
So cheating, infidelity, I mean, again, we can go on and on about it. You guys know about it, you see it also. And really society is pumping this attitude of, if you're not happy, you can leave, or go find someone that'll make you happy. No, that's not true. Marriage is not going to be easy. Marriage is a long-term thing, lifetime commitment. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. You just have to stick it out.
Yes.
And be patient with each other and grow together.
Right, and realize that both of you guys are both flawed individuals. We were all created to be flawed, but as long as you have that foundation, which is the number one thing we talked to you guys about, as long as you have that, then you can overcome anything.
Right.
You can overcome your flaws together.
Exactly, and sometimes too the cheating stems from, I want to touch on this, it's not making your partner your priority. You're putting work as your priority. We can, as men, I mean, you can almost just see, it's like guaranteed it's going to happen. If you're working 24/7 and you're putting your wife on the side, I mean, you're leaving her in a vulnerable situation. You're not only putting yourself, either way. You're putting both of yourselves in a vulnerable situation. So you have to make that time for each other, and we're going to touch on that also.
Yes.
So cheating, number 4. Cheat, you can pretty much, the marriage is over with.
Because it's going to affect the trust.
Trust, very important.
And without trust, oh my goodness, it's something like communication.
Right. I mean, and trust is really the glue too that holds the marriage together. So really all these things, all these toxic behaviors, builds, I mean, trust is the thing that is in all of them.
Yes.
And that
vital.
Yeah, it's very vital. So with that said, we transition to number 5.